What is up, guys? My name is Mark Santamaria. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RC vlog. Today I'm starting a new kit build, and this is a kit that I've been looking forward to building, but I'm kind of scared of because I've never built one of these kits before. And I've built a lot of kits, a whole bunch of kits, and you guys probably already know. I kind of gave y'all some hints in some earlier videos, but here it is. The Traxxas TRX4 kit. So I've never built a Traxxas kit before. I got a lot of questions from my friends at Traxxas asking me how the build is, or they want to know what my opinion is on the instructions, so we're going to do that. But the reason why I decided to get this kit is I really like Traxxas TRX4 and I don't know anything about it. I bought it, it's an RTR, and there's actually a lot of things going on in the car. There's linkages and wires and cables and all different types of stuff. So I was really curious to see what the car is all about and the internal workings of the car, and what better way to know the internal workings than to actually build a kit. So here we go, let's go and unbox this thing. I'm sure there's plenty of unboxing videos online, but mine's cooler, alright? Because mine's an unboxing video from someone that's cool, I guess. Sorry, that's loud. Good stuff. Alright. Probably need to take my trash out before I do this. So, here we go. Let's open this up here. I'm gonna let you guys see the open first. Whoa, cool! I don't even see it. I'm looking at the camera, or the camera display. All right, so let's see what we got in here. First off, you have nicely packaged remote control and servos. We got remote control, servos, and ESC. Super nicely packaged. So that's going to be really cool. I actually use this radio for crawling. I haven't had a reason not to use this radio. The radio does everything I need to do, and when you're crawling, you get dirty, and you have a tendency to slip and fall and maybe possibly drop your remote, so at least I dropped one that's not that expensive. We have the bumpers and rock guards. We'll put it all on the table so you guys can see it. So we got the bumpers and rock guards. It says TRX body mounting bag. TRX4 rear axle bag, so there's a whole bunch of bearings, and here's where the cable stuff is, and there's like C-clips in there. These are the things that I want to know about. So rear axle bag. This is the TRX4 chassis accessory bag. Looks like it's got the shrouds in here, possibly the battery tray and some other stuff, but the screws kind of just look loose in here, which is kind of strange. I'm hoping they at least have it separated by bag. I'm noticing right now that the bags aren't mounted, or they aren't labeled A, B, C like the traditional builds. Here's my electronics bag, which doesn't have all my electronics because all my electronics are here, but it's got my motor and looks like motor cover, electronics box. Look at this. Comes with wheels and tires, which I knew it came with wheels and tires, but they look mounted. Let's see if they're mounted. We're gonna find out right now. Actually, I can just see through the package. They are not mounted, so you are gonna have to glue these tires. But these are the Canyon Trail 1.9s. Kind of cool tires. TRX4 transmission bag. So maybe it's just labeled not A, B, and C, but different pieces. The parts. Front axle bag. Let's see, we got dampers bag, which is the shocks. Oh look, the shocks are already built. They might already have oil in them. Maybe they don't have oil in them, but they're already built. Like the shaft and everything is in there, which makes life a little bit easier. Center drive shaft bag, which it's metal center drive shafts. Oh, here it is. The suspension links. This thing is heavy. The suspension links are actually, I believe they're steel, but they're heavy. So, suspension links, a whole bunch of screws in there. And we got the differential bag. I'm curious, this is another thing I'm curious about, how the differential is built. Looks like you get some tools and maybe grease. Freaking no. I don't use that stuff anyways. And your chassis frames, or your rails. And that's pretty much it in the bag. You got body clips and other crap. Let's go ahead and open the instructions and see what we got up in here. I have to take my trash out, guys. This is not gonna work. So you get the basic Traxxas stuff, Traxxas stickers, the warranty card, and this is your parts list. But this is what I'm curious about. This is the assembly manual. Let's see how this turns out. I'm gonna put all this stuff back in the box, and then we're gonna assemble this the way you're supposed to assemble this. So put all this back. All right. Let's see what it looks like. So, put it right here. You guys can see that. Or hopefully you guys can see that. Maybe you can't. I can't see it, so I'm flipping it over. Sorry, guys. Transmission assembly. So they do have like bag names. And it looks like you do the transmissions first. Looks pretty straightforward, guys. Oh look, they got little millimeter measuring guides here at the bottom. That's kind of cool. So if you're actually, that's really helpful. That's actually awesome. This is awesome. Look. So at the bottom of each page of the manual, there's a millimeter guide. So the reason why that's awesome. Have you ever built a kit and you don't know what screws go where? I mean, they all kind of look the same size, and you're trying to measure them up. Most kits, the screws are actually the size, like their actual size in the picture, so you can use that. But this way, you know exactly what screw you're supposed to be using. That's pretty cool. Alright, I won't bore you with the details. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so before I actually get started, I'm going to kind of walk you through the stuff that I always have whenever I build kits. Obviously, you got to have scissors. I have all my tools. I have all my tools in these two little bags. I have a tool bag, which is this tool bag. And then I have tools that are at my desk. And then within, I have this little hoodie bag that keeps all my actual tools. And a lot of people put them in the pit bags, but when you travel a lot, you want them in small packages like this. That way you can throw them in and out of bags. But I always make sure I have my different greases. O-ring grease, Proline's good too. But this is the ProTech RC O-ring grease. This is the white lithium grease, and then I usually have like a clear grease with me at all times whenever I build, but I don't have it that's actually in the garage. So, but I think this should come with everything I need, so we'll see how that works. But I'm not gonna sit there and bore you guys and actually build out all this stuff slowly so you can watch me. I'm gonna do just a time lapse. I'm not gonna do it all tonight. I'll probably do one bag tonight. I'll do a time lapse, and then this will be over a few sessions, and I'll stop you anytime I see something kind of weird. So let's get started. I mean, first bag, guys, I've already run into a little situation. The directions are super intuitive, but okay, so on this thing, actually let me double check it to make sure I'm not grabbing the wrong spot, the wrong thing. So there's this gear right here that it's asking for. That gear right there. And then it's telling me to put that 10 by 4 bearing in it. That one right there in there. So, you saw what the directions look like. It's this gear. For sure it's this gear. Because the other piece that it needs to go in it is on the back side, which is this. So it's this gear. And this 5 by 10 by 4 bearing that needs to go in here. And it does not fit. The bearing does not fit. I tried to squeeze it in there as tight as I could with a wrench. I'm gonna walk out to the garage and see if I can force it in with the vise, but that bearing is not going in. It's not. So I'll try another trick. I don't know if this is going to be big enough. No. I'm just going to try to hit it with the... I don't know, maybe the bearing is bad, but this bearing will not go in there. And this is the third step in this process. So I'm going to go try to get this in there. I'm going to go to the garage and try it. So I'll be right back. We got major problems, guys. This is step A3. And I'm not reading this wrong. I mean, I keep reading it. I'm like, okay, if I am reading it wrong, then the directions could be misleading. But I'm not reading this wrong. This section right here, I hope you guys can see that without the glare. This section right there, it says what the side view is supposed to look like. So that bearing is supposed to go in this gear. And I tried to put it in the gear. It would not fit. I tried to scrape out maybe some of the, try to scrape it out a little bit. Maybe there was just a little bit of extra, you know, on the molding or whatever. I don't know. You know, I've had it where sometimes you have to remount the hole a little bit. That sounded bad. And I couldn't get it to go in. So I put it on the vise and tried to press it down. And not only did I break the gear, broke the gear, I snapped the bearing. The bearing is chipped. And I lost the bearing. I had to get another. I had 10x4s. I have a whole bunch of them because they're clutch bell bearings. But after it broke, I actually tried to check to see, like, I shoved it in there. So I shoved it in there so you guys can see. And it's in there. But now, I mean, it's so tight it won't come out. And I broke the gear. So that's it. This build has come to a halt. I'm actually going to call Traxxas tomorrow. Traxxas has got excellent support. They've got to know something about this tolerance. If I'm doing something wrong, guys, let me know. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, the directions they're telling me what to do. And I could not get that gear in there. I didn't do any research. I'm actually going to I'm going to call it a night. I'm not going to even go on. I went ahead and contacted a couple of my contacts at Traxxas to see maybe if they've heard of this. They probably haven't. They might have, I don't know. But there it is. Bag A on the Traxxas TRX4 build. Complete fail. So, if you like this video, please smash that like button. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. We're probably going to have a lot of these videos. So, God, I'm so frustrated. I mean, I would like to at least get past the first bag. Like, now I'm going to have a hard time sleeping. But I didn't do anything wrong. Sorry, guys. Second guessing myself. Alright, so I'll see y'all next time. Hopefully, I'll get a word back quick from these guys. Traxxas right down the street from me. They'll send me the parts pretty quick. So, we'll see y'all soon. Thanks.